2303 MG TF here. Lovely little car, this one. A 1.6 litre petrol, 5-speed manual with that lovely grey cream interior. Bodyweight wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this little MG, onto the interior, and then we'll go for an engine startup. We'll put the roof up as well. Just a manual roof on these, so they're fairly easy. They never really go wrong. Up the bonnet itself, lovely and straight and tidy up the bonnet. A few little stone chips towards the front edge, but that's all really to complain about. No nasty dings or dents, nice and shiny all the way around. All nice and tidy across the bonnet. Like I say, a few little stone chips here and there. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides. Being really harsh, you can do with the new badge. Sort of discoloured itself a little bit, which they normally do, but you can still see the MG logo there. So it wants a new bonnet badge there. Left-hand side bumper corner, scuff-free. Working our way across the front bumper, all nice and tidy. A few little stone chips here and there. And the right-hand side again, scuff-free on the right-hand side. Nice, I think they're MGF wheels, to be honest with you. Those nice alloys just sort of really set it off on this one. It has got a stainless steel back box on as well, which makes a lovely little noise. Around the front wheel arch, no corrosion, no dings or dents on the arch itself. A few stone chips towards the front and a couple of slightly heavier scratches towards the back there, but with it being silver, you don't really notice it. Working our way back onto the driver's door, wing mirror cap, scuff and crack free on there. A little bit of marking to the little stalk on the other side, but nice and tidy across the door. All nice and straight down the door there. We've got a few little touch-ins on the sill section where people have been getting in and out and scuffing it. I think that's off the seatbelt for where it is. Back edge of the door is all okay. And a few little stone chips, little bits of tar here and there around the handle there, a little mark below it, and the handle's a little bit discoloured off the sun, I think, there. And apart from that, all nice and straight down the door itself. No corrosion around the vent there, all nice and tidy. Across the lower half of the sill section, looks to be nice and tidy, a little bit of a mark there, but it's all nice and silver, no black coming round. No stone guard lines halfway up, anything like that. Around the rear arch there, looks to be nice and tidy, no corrosion coming through the paint side of things. A little bit of a haziness to the paint down the bottom there. And across the rear quarter, got two small parking dents there on the rear quarter and a few stone chips again down there, which you can't see. And the odd lighter surface scratch where it's been washed over the years. As we come round, the rear lights are crystal clear out of the back bumper. I've got a little bit of a mark on the back bumper on the right-hand side there that I think sort of been covered over a little bit. Coming across the back bumper, nice and tidy all the way across. Onto the left-hand side again, scuff-free, but a little bit hazy towards the front of the back bumper there. Like I say, it has got a lovely stainless steel exhaust box on there that's making a really nice noise. Tips are nice and clean as well. Rear lights nice and clear on the left-hand side. A few little touch-ins across the back where we've had things put in the boots. And a few little scratches and stone chips around the lock there off the key. I think that must be off the fob as well. High-level brake lights nice and tidy. Got a little mark across the boot there where the boot's been closed. The paint on the boot lid itself is really nice and tidy all the way across. No real complaints at all with that. The odd light surface scratch, like I say, where it's been washed, but that's all. Coming down the left-hand side, rear quarter, nice and straight down the left-hand side. Rear quarter, a little bit of a part and dent there. No heavy scratching around the fuel filter cap, but a couple of chips on it, which is pretty standard on these MGs. As you come around the rear arch, nice and tidy with no rust coming through, but again, a little bit of colour discrepancy down that bottom half of the quarter there. You stand back, you don't really see it, but there is a colour discrepancy, a little bit of haziness down the bottom of the quarter onto the passenger front door. Coming down the passenger front door, nice and tidy, but again, a little bit of haziness around the handle, a bit of colour discrepancy there around the handle. I think it's had a touch in there on the handle. Back edge of the door, a few little chips. Like I say, we've got a slight dent down the bottom of the door there where it's a little bit hazy as well. And a few stone chips and light scratches on that passenger front door. Wing mirror cap is uncracked. Nice and straight onto the front wing and around the arch, all nice and tidy across the front wing there. A few little stone chips there, and we've had a little bit of a touch in towards the back. And again, with it being silver, you've got your nose is on it to see it sort of thing. But there is a little bit of a colour discrepancy down on that passenger door in the quarter there on the left-hand side. Those wheels really do set it off. Makes it sit sort of nice as well. Onto the interior now, lovely interior in this one. You'll see we've got the little windbreak there as well. Driver's door card is nice and tidy. No complaints on that there. No heavy scratching to the plastic at all. The seat itself showing the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. There's a little bit of light cracking to the leather, but it's not split anywhere. It's lovely and soft when you push on it and when you sit on it. And a little bit of wear to the piping just off a little bit of rubbing, a little bit of discoloration there, but apart from that, all nice and tidy. That lovely half colour coded wheel is lovely and clean with a little bit of wear to the corner, which is pretty standard. Across the dash, nice and tidy across the dash there and down the centre console. Aftermarket head unit fitted, which is pretty standard these days, but apart from that, nice and tidy on the armrest as well. We'll nip into the boot now, have a look in there, the toolkit's there, all nice and tidy in the boot there. You see your engine underneath there. You access the engine through a little plate that's underneath the roof there. It's fairly simple to do. The left-hand side rear door card again, nice and tidy on the door card. Black carpet, that's lovely and clean. And sort of minimal wear really to the passenger seat. All nice and tidy with the MG embossed headrest there. Dashboard nice and tidy from the left-hand side. We will check inside the front compartment. You know, we've got a bit of rust in here, but this one's lovely and clean and tidy in the front compartment with the spare wheel there. You can see all the inner arches, lovely and clean in there. No complaints about that. I'm going to leave that open, James. We'll go that. I'm going to fire it into life. It's got the factory. We'll do the roof while James gets sorted. It's got the factory Rover immobiliser. The roof's really easy on these, with them being manual. You literally just clip them back in, and that is the job done. Nice and tidy on the fabric side of things. No rips or tears. Lovely and taut all the way across, and it is nice and clean. Onto the right hand side again, lovely and taut, no rips or tears. A little bit of a mark in there where it's been put down, maybe a bit of a repair at some point. And we have got a bit of a split in the back window on this, but if you jump on the line, you'll see how much they are to replace, so they're not bad at all. So we have got a split in the back window. James is going to fire it into life for us. Sounds lovely on that exhaust. I'll show you the mileage there on 69,492, so really good miles. Makes a lovely noise on that stainless steel back box there. No nastiness at all coming out the exhaust, firing straight into life without hesitation. And really good mileage on just under 70,000. And there you have it, the lovely little MG TF 2003 on an 03. Good mileage, good colours. Ready to be enjoyed, that one.